night here for Faith Christian School Soccer and Cross Country. So let's give this a big round of applause for our senior athletes. Our first senior for our cross country team is Miss Kelly Andrea Valle. Kelly is the daughter of Walter and Yesenia Valle. Her favorite memory over the course of the season was having the opportunity to build the cross country course and getting to run on the course during her senior season, and also developing a closer bond with her teammates. The piece of advice that Kelly would pass on to her teammates: always do everything for the glory of God. And remember, you get to define your own limits. Never lose your skin. Kelly plans after graduation to attend either Purdue University or run for Trine University and study mechanical engineering. A spiritual lesson that Kelly has learned by being part of Faith Athletics: I've been able to grow in my leadership skills and focusing on God and showing gratefulness even when our team didn't have the results that we wanted. Miss Kelly Valle. Our next senior tonight is from the guys soccer team, Mr. Christian Cruz. Christian is accompanied tonight by Mr. Fernando and Gabriela Cruz. His favorite memory over the course of the season: winning sectional. Piece of advice that he'd pass on to his teammates: stretch and take care of your bodies, because one mistake and you'll be missing part of your season. Christian plans on going to college for a business degree and starting his own construction company after graduation. One spiritual lesson he's learned as being part of Faith Athletics is that when you play for God rather than yourself, the outcome is much greater. Mr. Christian Cruz. Our next senior tonight is Mr. Joel Hayes. Joel is accompanied by Andy and Tricia Hayes. His favorite memory over the course of the season is chilling with the Snickers guys in and out of soccer. One piece of advice Joel would pass on to his teammates: have fun while it lasts and really get to know your teammates, because they're all pretty chill. Joel plans to go to Purdue and to study finance after graduation. One spiritual lesson that he's learned by being part of Faith Athletics is hard work pays off no matter what it's in. Mr. Joel Hayes. Our next senior athlete tonight is Mr. James Oliver. James is accompanied tonight by Frank and Don Oliver. His favorite memory over the course of the season is fitting 9 of us into one small car during the middle of JV Cup. One piece of advice James would pass on to his teammates is always work the hardest you can, no matter if it's in practice or in a game. The effort you put in during the season will always show during the tournament. James is undecided on his plans after graduation, but a spiritual lesson he's learned as being part of Faith Athletics is attitude is everything in life. Not only can a good attitude affect your performance in a game, but it can also affect the performance of your teammates as well. So make sure to always keep moving forward and have a good attitude, even if something doesn't go your way. Mr. James Oliver. Our next senior tonight is Mr. Eli Penley. Eli is accompanied by Andy and Angie Penley. His favorite memory over the course of his seasons: winning sectionals 2 times. One piece of advice Eli would pass on to his teammates is enjoy it and don't take it for granted. Eli's plan is undecided after graduation, but he does want to join a professional water polo team. I had to put that in, Eli. That was all for you, okay? In the end, one of the spiritual lessons that Eli's learned as being part of Faith Athletics is representing God is most important. It's not about you, the score, or the stats. Representing God is more important than the win or the loss. Mr. Eli Pendley. The next senior tonight is Mr. Jared Sines. Jared's being escorted soccer team. Jared's favorite memory actually is in the future, all right? It's when we win sectionals next week. Jared's piece of advice that he passed on to his teammates is always play hard and bold. Jared plans to go to Purdue to study mechanical engineering after graduation. One spiritual lesson that Jared has learned by being part of Faith Athletics is working for God is the way to go. Mr. Jared Signs. And those are our senior athletes. Let's give them a round of applause. They've done a great job for Faith Christian School over the years, and we're proud of them.